at its finest. But again, hopefully you're all keen. If you guys want to do a little introduction of yourselves and your characters, for those that haven't seen the campaign before, feel free, starting from Greedy.
Right. I am Saxon Mossplate. I am a level 5 fighter. I'm a human. And, what do you call it? Kleptomaniac. I steal everything I see.
Including rock solid pancakes, as we found out.
Yes.
All right, V, go for it.
Hey folks, I am Victorianus. I use they, she, he pronouns. I am playing our tiefling ranger named Valiant Prince, who uses she, her pronouns.
Very nice, very nice. Numinex?
Hi, I'm Numinex. My character's name is Anova. She is a variant Asimar druid who is level 5, and she uses she, her pronouns.
All right. Roderick, or should I say Lord Roderick?
Lord Roderick, thank you. I am Lord Roderick IV, our completely and utterly, normally explosively sane kobold artificer. And yes, I'm perfectly sane. Don't worry about it.
We had you
need to dab when
checked.
you say that.
Yes, checked. That's what we had.
I like it. Hood?
Ayo, I'm Rolanthia, as most of you know me, or as Maury knows me, Yatten. I'm playing Pud Wellingtons, which is a play on Puss in Boots, little ginger cat tabaxi swashbuckler who, similar to Saxton, will pickpocket you at any chance he is given, and won't step back from a fight if presented with one.
Love it, love it. And we have Peach Kachu. Peach, are you muted?
Oh no!
Testing.
Yes.
Okay, there we go, there we go.
Whoops. Hi, I'm Chippy. I'm a Koval. I'm just a cheeky, adventurous little guy. Or she. Little gal.
Little lass.
Little lass. I'm a powder monkey, so I assist and I like to stick around near Roderick.
All right. I love it. Now, for those that don't know as well, this is a pirate-themed campaign, if you couldn't pick up on that. It has been an interesting one so far, but today we're going to see how the party fares in discovering the first of their marks. We'll word it that way. Now, you all set sail out on your little rowboat, all cramped in together, taking shifts to row so that none of you grow completely exhausted. As the night grows on, a storm begins to form. All right. Can we work out which two party members are currently rowing the rowboat?
Rock, paper, scissors, let's go.
But I have such skinny little arms. I don't feel like I'd be very good at rowing.
I'm about this big.
I'm happy to row.
All
I'm
right.
happy to
So
say that
I
I'm rowing.
feel like if we have a small character and a big character rowing at the same time, we're probably going to have the boat going circles.
Probably.
The small character is not going to keep up with the big character, so we should pair off that way.
Who feels strong? Like, who here
Good
really
question.
feels like
How
they're
strong am I
strong and can row us?
Probably me.
You do look sturdy, Saxon. You have my vote. Vote of confidence.
My strength is a 14.
Beautiful. So it's me and Saxon rowing. Everyone else is doing
Existing.
whatever.
Yeah.
Just sitting there looking pretty.
sounds good. So you notice as a storm begins to swirl above you. Rain starts coming down. It starts off as a thin mist before it really starts to hit. Your little rowboat starts to fill up with a thin layer of water. All around, all you can hear is the sound of thunder, the sound of lightning, and the sound of the rain hitting the ocean. the waves begin to pick up, and your boat is thrown around a fair bit. Now let's see if Saxon and Inova are able to keep it under control. Could you both please roll a strength check for me?
While
This
they're
was a
rolling,
terrible idea.
Yes.
the other sounds you can hear is just whimpering cat noises.
I rolled a 5.
Oh no.
Oh no.
10.
10?
Yay!
Alright, so that was 5 total for you, yeah?
Yeah, because I have +0.
Oof. Alright. So, as the rest of the party are bracing themselves, holding on for dear life, perhaps scooping some of the water out of the rowboat, Saxon and Inova are rowing as hard as they can against these waves, trying to use the momentum of some to keep themselves going straight in the direction they want to. They are barely able to succeed. However, in the chaos of this storm, they have managed to push you just off course, losing direction.
Ah.
With
Oh,
your
dang it.
current vision, with how it is, the storm is making it very hard to keep track of where you are. You're unsure at this point if you have been turned around. But you continue rowing through the storm. All right. A few hours pass. The storm seems to be waning. And Saxon and Inova take rest. Who takes the second go at rowing?
Alright, time to swap. My arms are getting tired.
I will go. Go.
Yeah, I'll join you, Roderick. All right,
Yep.
here we go.
Roderick and Pud. Now, the storm is waning. It is calming down, but the seas are still a little bit rough. Would you both be able to make a strength check for me?
That didn't work properly. Oh dear.
I can't see.
Oh, no.
There's also a 5.
Oh no.
Yay! We're doing
Yeah.
so
As
well.
opposed to the 18 that I wasn't sure because it hit the other d20 that's in the thing. So I'm like, I don't know which one that was, so I re-rolled.
I
be
rolled
fair.
a 17.
17?
Oh.
Okay, that is much better. Some of the waves are knocking you about. Roderick is losing grip, but Pud, you're able to keep that under control. You give Roderick a bit of a nudge to get him back into the game, and you sail yourselves out of the storm. All right. You notice as you're sailing away from the storm clouds, there was something almost pleasant about the storm. It was a sense of nature following a natural course, whereas some of you may get the sense that things are not on the course they should be due to some conversations you had previously. Another hour passes. It's about 7 a.m. now. And you make your way towards a small chunk of ruined ships. As you sail through that, you notice that there's a little dock town. You've never seen this before. It seems relatively new. All of the wood is fresh, not rotted. But something does feel off about this place. As you approach, you don't notice anyone there. You do notice a big ship waiting. But from where you are, you cannot see a single person at any of the market stalls, walking around near the piers, even on the ship. You've rown a bit closer. You tie up your little rowboat. You step off.
Hmm.
So,
We
that
are
is
in
where
a
we
trick.
are.
No. Okay, here we go.
Pretty please. To roll
Hello.
perception.
Go for it. Roll for perception.
I thought you said affection.
Roll
Well,
for
that
affection.
Roll
Switch
for
is
hug.
tummy.
Oh, A
I hope
10?
there's food here.
A 10?
Does our
Okay.
does our passive perception or passive survival give us any vibe beyond what you've told us already?
Not really. It looks like there should be people here, but you can't see anyone. It's very odd. It's like everyone
Can we
abandoned it
tell
very
how
quickly.
recent?
So, but with your roll, what did you get again?
10 total.
10 total. All right. So you've noticed about as much as everyone else. You can see that there's very recent wet footprints around, dirt scuff marks along the ground. You can see there is some lanterns still lit, freshly lit. And you can smell that there was some food being recently cooked, breads, meats being smoked and cured, etc. But there's just no one around as it currently stands.
Can I head towards wherever I can? I mean, granted, I probably don't have the best smell, but wherever it smells like food is coming from.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you make it to about here, where you can see little marketplace, and you see that there is food still warm sitting on these tables. There's no one around.
Hang on, no, do I have that spell? Let's have a look. No, okay, never mind. I was going to ask to cast a spell, but I do not have that spell in my inventory.
That's fair.
I was going to do can I do a detect magic? And then I was like, you duffer, you don't have detect magic. That's the wrong character.
Oh, no.
I was gonna do like the food one, whatever that like particular food spell is. Like I don't have that either.
Dang it! All right. Cool. I want to head towards the table. Just head towards it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna touch it yet because my character doesn't know this, but I've watched Spirited Away, and we all know tables of food are dodgy.
That is very fair. So you approach, and you can see the same things the V saw just before. The food is very fresh. You can see that it's recently had a few bits taken out of it. It's recently been eaten. But there is just no one around. No one around. What's the rest of the party doing at the moment?
I'm gonna follow them up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking out the food. I might eat one.
I'd like to follow the footsteps you mentioned
Okay.
as best I can.
All right. And Pud, what are you doing?
Didn't realize I was muted. I'm following Saxon.
Okay, cool. All right. So, Roderick, as you get up there, you notice pretty much the same stuff. All right. However, you also notice that Chippy is just about to go and eat some of the food. I will give you a moment.
We're having a Spirited Away moment, folks.
I'll give you a moment to say some things, try to convince. I don't know. It's your call.
Yeah.
This looks yummy.
I
Chippy-
highly advise. I've been rowing too hard. My brain is not working. That we don't eat the food that we don't know where it's from or whose it is.
But no one's here. All this food's gonna get wasted.
Look,
Let's
I
come
hear
on,
you
little bite.
and I agree, but
All right.
let's not annoy ghosts if they are here
I'll
again.
put it back.
Again? For the second time in the past 2 days.
Okay.
I imagine.
So you picked up a piece of the pie that was sitting on the table, right? And as you hold it, it feels like a normal pie. There isn't anything intriguing about it. It just seems very normal to you. Okay. Now back over with Saxon and Pud. Okay, you're following the footprints and you notice that they all head towards the large building just up ahead. All right. And you notice as well that they begin to look like they're slipping, as if people are in an incredibly big hurry. All right. You notice that the door to this place as well is slightly ajar, and you can hear some very slight shuffling from inside and whispering.
Hey, Pud, do you hear that?
Aye, matey. You want to go first or you want me to go? I'm pretty stealthy.
If you think you can do it, go ahead.
Alright. I approach the door as stealthily as my dice will allow.
All right, give it a roll.
Ooh, that's a 15 plus my stealth. Where is that button? Ooh. 26.
20. No, you
It's
failed.
pretty stealthy.
I'm stealthy, bitch.
Oh my lord. All right, so
Wood
as
just
you make it up,
phases out of existence.
it just blinks out of existence, they're gone. As you make it up, you take cover just behind these crates, because you can hear some conversation from inside as you get closer. They haven't noticed you yet, but they did notice the rest of the party that was standing over near the table. All right.
Oh, great.
You hear a rather gruff voice. They better not be stealing my food. We're in here because they're damn pirates and I'm not picking a fight with them. If they eat my pie, I'm gonna be so peeved off. I swear.
I'm gonna sneak some food without the teen knowing.
Go for it.
Does that mean we have? So
happen.
if she's going to try and sneak food without us knowing, do we have to roll against her to see if we notice?
Yeah. So Peach, you roll
Beautiful.
sleight of hand.
Bet.
All right. And everyone who is standing around that would be wanting to watch this, please make a perception roll.
Is that perception?
Yeah.
Can I just use my passive perception of 15?
You certainly can.
Thank you.
I rolled a 16.
D&D Beyond does not like me today. I rolled a 9.
Oh no.
Yeah, I stopped using the online dice and finally finished cracking out mine. That's where I got the really good roll from.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I may change to real dice in a minute.
Toby, what did you roll?
16.
16? All right.
Yeah.
So, Roderick and Valiant Prince both notice Chippy put this into their mouth.
Is it any good?
It
my
tastes
goodness.
fantastic.
Yeah, best pie I've ever had. Guess what flavor it is?
Pie flavor.
Squid.
High flavor. So it is a pumpkin pie. Very warm, very hearty. It tastes really nice.
Mm-mm.
In this exact moment, however, out from the front door of this building, a dwarf barges out. Oh, I'm so over this. These pirates coming here and taking all of our food, all of our grog, all of our stuff. What are you doing over there? And he just comes charging over towards you. Straight past you, Pud. He hasn't noticed you.
Actually,
makes it to
see
about
if you were
here.
here.
You wanted to see if I was here, so that's why your
Not
little
you.
friend... What, not me? What?
Like, people just thought there was no one here.
Well, we saw you pirates coming, and we're tired of you pirates.
In a rowboat.
You've had more pirates.
We've had lots.
And how do you think that we're pirates? We're in a rowboat.
Look,
We'd be
look
pretty
at how
cool
you...
pirates if we were in a rowboat.
Well, look, we
You
didn't
just
see you
typecast
come on a rowboat. We just saw that ship over there. Wait, does that mean there's more pirates here than just you?
We came on a rowboat.
We're on a rowboat. That's not our boat.
That's not our boat.
If you may, in our defense, we thought that this may be a ghost town, because we've encountered quite a few ghosts in recent days, and that may also be a ghost ship. Well, obviously the ship's real, but it may have been summoned by the ghost. It's a working theory. Sorry we ate your pie. Apparently it's very good.
Sorry.
Oh, it is. My wife made it. She's very good at cooking. Anyway, that's besides the ghost ship.
It's a long story, and we wouldn't want to interrupt your feast. It looks like you've put rather a lot of work into it. Is there a celebration here today, perhaps?
No, we're just living a nice, peaceful life here, but you pirates keep coming along and trying to ruin it, don't you?
At what point did we say we were pirates?
Well, look, okay, look. I'm sorry for assuming that you were pirates. I probably shouldn't have done that, but you came here on a boat to out here, our little pier, our town that we made to get away from pirates. We thought we'd be hiding here, and yet they keep coming here. Look,
we got caught up in the storm, and that's how we've ended up here. We came from the mainland. We
Oh,
were.
are you the merchants delivering that order we ordered?
Well, we
No.
were on it. We were part of a larger crew, but we had to get in the rowboat during the storm to escape, and we have no idea where I'm pretty sure the rest of our crew's dead, because we got stuck on an island, and then a lot of people died because we ran into some ghosts, because we got marooned there, and so we left because there were ghosts, and we're not about to mess with ghosts. We are trying to be sensible about the situation, but then, well, as we were on the rowboat, we got caught up in the storm, and that's how we ended up here.
Sounds like you've been through a lot.
We
But,
haven't been. But
He scratches his bald head. Can
Now
you
that
just
we
can you
cleared
just
all that up? Sorry. Can I have some more pie? You're gonna eat the rest of that?
let him eat his pie. It's from his wife.
Okay.
Look, I was gonna ask if you're actually pirates or not. I just wanted an answer, but then you say you're gonna still eat my pie, and I don't know if I
Ask
can
permission first. He'd ask permission first.
Look, valid point. Look, you're not pirates, are you? You don't seem like him. You don't seem grizzled enough.
We're just
No.
here. We're just here looking for someone. Actually, yeah, we
Who are you after?
the pirate ghost said that we had to go find someone, and then they might give us our ship back. And I don't remember their name.
They are a pirate, though.
They did look like a pirate.
No, the person we have to look for is also a pirate.
Are they?
Well, there's no pirates here, I don't think.
Oh, that's okay.
They were a pirate.
What was your name? We haven't actually introduced ourselves, and that feels rather rude, coming to think of it.
Oh, sorry, my name's Og Stone.
Lovely to meet you, Og. My name's Valian.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You said you had met like a ghost captain or something.
Yeah.
Montgomery
Captain Montgomery Flynt.
That's the name.
Haven't heard that
Yeah.
name in a while. You all notice that he gets a bit tense. It's been a while. Been a while since I've heard that name.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
ran into his ghost on an island and then he blew up our merchant ship, and he said
Ooh.
that we had to go find someone.
What
and I
island?
don't remember who.
What island? You can see that he's starting to sweat a little bit. You're not talking
I'm
about
gonna-
the one just west of here, are you?
It could be west of here. I'm not sure. We got
We
spun
got
around a
lost
lot
in
in
a
the
storm.
we got lost in the storm. It could be west of here. I've actually got no idea.
It's rather out of
I'm
character.
glad.
He gave us mercies. Is that the Montgomery Flynt that you would know? Maybe we've mixed up with a different one.
Oh no! Look, he's he has his reasons for. Look, I don't know him very well. I never met him. But I imagine he would if you were. What are you rolling? What do you roll?
Yeah, inside to be like, haven't you though? That would be a natural 24.
Ooh. Okay, now, really quickly, you don't just need insight here, okay?
Alright.
Oh,
So
no.
suddenly it clicks when he introduced himself as Og Stone. You remember one of the names given to you, Og Gut Ripper Stone, who was the bosun of Captain Montgomery's crew. All right, and you can tell he is very much lying and covering something up.
Well,
That
anyway,
information is for you to do with as you please.
well, anyway, enough talk about pirate and pirate ghosts and things. How long have you lived here for? Like, you guys seem to be reasonably well settled here.
Well, look, I traveled for a bit and, made my fortune and met my lovely wife. And I decided to make a place that was a bit of a safe haven from those cutthroats and conniving evildoers. We built this place for anyone who wants to get away from them. Put invitations out in all the towns. We built it. It started off with, a little dock. Took some of the old abandoned ships from out in the sea just over there and built this up. And this is where we're at so far. It's still a work in progress, but look, it's home. It's home. I'm sure you can understand that.
Of course. Can I ask what your wife's name is?
Why do you need to know?
Oh, just she sounds lovely and she made a nice pie.
Well, all right, but you're being so nice about her. Her name is Laurel.
Aw, that's a beautiful name. And and you guys live here together on the
Yeah, we live here. We live here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lovely. Do we recognize that name?
No.
No, cool.
Just to confirm, because I know minis can't always line up. What does he look like?
So the mini isn't actually put out for him right now, but it's actually this one.
Ah,
Let me just place that down. That's what he normally looks like. But y'all didn't see anything.
Oh,
He's almost as cute as me.
aw.
All right, now really quickly, while this conversation's happening over here, Saxon and Pud, were you guys doing anything?
Pud was definitely listening,
Mhm.
but keeps his eyes on the doors that the dwarf just bust out of.
So as he quickly came out, and before it shut, you did notice that there were some other civilian-looking people in there. They were dressed in pretty common clothes, nothing fancy. Some of it you can tell was repaired here rather than with proper tools. It was repaired with fishing line and different things like that. And they're all looking a little bit scared. But as the conversation outside has continued, you can hear that it's starting to calm down inside a little bit, but people are still nervous to exit the building.
I'm gonna try and go into where the people are,
No? You just can go straight on in?
because I suspect that they may be being held against their will.
Interesting.
old strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out.
Pud's
Alright.
going to remain hidden,
Oh.
just in case.
All right. So, as you open the door and step inside, you notice that there is quite a few people in there. Too many minis for this program to host at the moment. Technical difficulties be like. So as you step in, you see there's quite a few people there. They're all sort of crowded around together, listening in against the windows, against the door, against the walls. All right, some standing on top of others to peek through higher windows. And everything falls silent. Everyone turns, looks at you. And you hear a female dwarf speak out. And what are you doing here? Who are you?
I could say the same to you.
Did Og say you could come in?
No, I'm just here to check on everyone else. Is everyone all right in here?
Well, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
What are you implying?
Just, making sure you're okay, because I could hear multiple voices coming in from in here. Just want to make sure
Because there's
okay.
multiple people.
Well, obviously, but now that I can see you're all here and all okay, cool.
You're not a pirate?
No, very much not a pirate. We're all my crew. They're all not pirates.
We've been attacked a few times recently. You see as she sort of just relaxes a bit, her voice begins to change. Becomes very prim and proper. We've been attacked many times recently, and I am quite concerned when I see new people arrive at the docks. My dear husband thought making a home at sea would be a smart idea, thinking we'd be able to avoid pirates. I told him to build in the mountains, but apparently no, he wanted to be at sea where pirates couldn't get him.
Right.
What's your name?
I am Saxon Mossblade.
Well, pleasure to meet you. I'm Laurel Stone. I helped found this place and build it up. Are you staying long? Do you need anything, or are you going to be on your way? I'd rather if you're on your way, but while you're here, as long as you are actually who you say you are, we have food, we have supplies, we have fresh water, we have clothing, medicinal supplies.
Yes,
We're happy to help out.
Would really appreciate some supplies, but obviously if you would like us to go, then we won't stay long, if more than necessary, I guess.
Very fair. Well, is that big ship out there yours?
No, it's not. We came in on a rowboat.
Who? Did you see anyone on it?
We couldn't see anyone. That's probably why we, stopped here to come and check if there were people here.
Right. It pulled up, I'd say, no more than 2 hours before you arrived. And it wasn't exactly just washed in from the storm. A ship like that just being pushed in and anchoring perfectly outside, I wouldn't say that's very plausible, would you?
Indeed not. Oh, I'll let my crew know about this. 2 hours ago, you did say?
Roughly. We were asleep and heard some noise and saw that, and then we've seen you just now. We've been hiding ever since. We just don't want to deal with the pirates again. We leave everything out there so they can take what they want and leave us alone. I'm sure you can understand why.
Of course.
No one wants to be taken and kidnapped. No one wants that.
No. Of course not. Well, I'll inform my crew that you guys have some supplies and we should be leaving soon, perhaps. Let them know about the ship. It's been here for 2 hours.
Well, I appreciate that. It was nice to be able to talk how I would normally talk for once. That was pleasant. Anyway, I should probably get back to speaking like this. Let your crew know. And she smiles and nods.
Paddy, there's an ad break.
Oh no, ads. Are we good? Is the ad gone?
I think most of us are subscribers, so we wouldn't know.
For those of us that are not subscribers, though. How long's your ad break usually?
My ad break's normally only 30 seconds, so it should be gone by now.
Okay, cool.
All right. So she motions for you to go out and speak to your companions. Also, upon further, just a brief glance around there, you can see that there is stairs at the back to head on up. Not just that, you can see they do have a bit of a bar in there. They've got some sleeping quarters. This is almost like an inn and a tavern and a makeshift crafting area. Whatever they could fit into this building, they did.
Alright.
Can I, when Dwarf Lady, I missed her name.
Lorelei or something?
Laurel.
Laurel. Says that the boat, just sort of rocked up.
Mhm.
Pud will back away from the crates and immediately go and investigate the ship.
Okay.
Because he thinks that's sus as fuck.
Hood is currently stuck under the water.
Come back, Pud.
There we go. Okay, we saved Pud from drowning. All right, so you're going to start making your way back. So as Pud makes their way towards the ship, the rest of the party here, you all notice that. V, what were you doing in this moment? Were you heading over to converse a bit more?
I'm actually, with him not knowing where the ship is, I'm just going to go and turn around and go snoop at the ship, actually. And very slowly, I mean, it's a little further away. Is it docked? Do I have to swim?
So it is technically docked.
Okay.
Program has limitations.
So I'm going to go have a look around the ship and obviously be mindful of traps and things and listening out for if anyone else is there. Does it look suspiciously new?
It looks
anything?
incredibly new. However, with your experience at sea as well as Pud's, you notice that this is a rather old ship. So a ship that is a couple hundred years old that looks almost brand new, like it was just fresh off the docks. Obviously, very, very interesting. Very unnatural.
I'm going to turn to Pud.
Yeah, I was going to say Pud looks at V.
We're both of the opinion this is a ghost ship, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Just confirming.
Definitely getting some vibes. And like you visually see like a ripple of Pud's fur just do like a Mexican wave. This is like a visual representation of a shudder.
Also, while we're out of earshot, maybe we should check if we're out of earshot, and I'm going to quickly run down to the lower decks and just check if anyone's there.
All right, so as you run down, you notice as you step past the threshold down there is a sense of dread and a cold feeling that washes over you. All right, you don't notice anything. It still seems empty, but you can tell that there was something otherworldly here previously.
Oh.
I do not have detect magic, so I can't do that.
I know, I'm kicking myself right now.
Sorry, wait till you level up.
Like, why did I choose Druidcraft? Why didn't I choose Detect Magic?
I'm just going to silently, quietly whisper, "Hello, Mr. Ghost, Mrs. Ghost, Mixer Ghost, anyone?"
A few moments pass and it's silence.
Well, and then I'm going to run back upstairs to Pud.
As
So now that
you
we're out
make
of
your way
earshot,
up really quickly, as you make your way up to the top, you do hear some skittering along the floor.
Awesome.
Your immediate
see
thought
any
is perhaps there's a rat somewhere.
can I turn towards the sound? Do I see anything?
So as you look back, you can't see anything. But there's just little skittering.
Can Pud hear this if he's upstairs? Like
You can
on
hear it
deck?
very faintly. Very, very faintly.
Pud's little cat ears.
Yeah, my little cat ears are like twitching back and forward frantically.
Lunch.
We may also
Yeah.
have ghost rats in the ghost ship.
Rats, you say? Isn't that why you keep a cat around on your boat?
Fair point.
Food is gonna wait. What did you want to say again?
Whilst we're out of earshot, are we pretty sure that odd character is the one on the wanted poster? He seemed awfully uncomfortable when we named Captain Flint and where we'd been.
No, the fact that they're all damn well, terrified, paranoid of pirates, and the fact that we're probably pirates and not, winks.
Also be
gives me the vibe that something's amiss here.
Well, they don't seem to be lucrative enough to exactly attract pirates for no reason here.
They did also say, because I was listening to Saxon, that this boat showed up only 2 hours before we did.
Definitely ghost ship. You know what? I go up to one of the masts, a spot that looks particularly smooth, non-splintery, and I lick it. I feel like we've claimed this as our own now. It's official.
You have a taste of oak wood, some ectoplasm. No.
But Pud is definitely having a bit of a giggle and going, that's not how you're supposed to do it. And he just pops down onto all fours and does the cat rubbing, like putting their
Yes.
scents on the mast.
You know what? I will leave you to do things your way, and I will do them my way.
No, all right, fair.
Pants
If we
included.
all claim it, then it's all of ours, right?
Very true. Or if no one else knows, technically it just belongs to you and I.
I like the way.
In a legal sense, that is correct.
Can't argue with the cat.
All right.
Right. Well,
Can and I will.
Let's cut back over to our friends talking to Og.
So, well, look, if you're going to be here for a bit, the least we can offer is some food, some supplies, and
We couldn't do it for free. We couldn't take, I mean, you guys are all alone out here by yourselves. Is
Yes,
there
we
any
could.
but we're fine. We're fine. Don't worry about that. Just, we'll give you some stuff so you can be on your way, yeah?
Are you sure that there's nothing that we can do for you?
No, I'm all right. Trust me.
Don't forget the pie.
Look, if you want, what's your name?
Chippy.
Well, if you want Chippy, the pie's yours.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Don't even thank me. You're all good. You're all good.
Tell your missus she makes the best pie.
I certainly will. I'll pass that right on to her. Was there anything you needed? Just let's get this done, yeah?
A bigger boat? Or
Well-
one with a sail?
Do you know anything about that big ship there at all? Because, I mean, we don't know anything about it, and if you don't know anything about it, you guys might still have a pirate problem.
Well, maybe go and investigate it. Look, if it's empty, it's yours. If it's not, I don't know, the sea can bring things in sometimes, the storms and whatnot. But it is a bit odd that the anchor's down and the sails are up, everything's right. So,
Doesn't sound like something the sea's brought in if the anchor's been put down.
coming from the person who said they met with a ghost captain.
This is true. That is fair. I will take that.
Yeah. So, look, it's yours if you want it. And if there's any pirates on there, kill them for me. I'm getting old in my years now.
I'm sure you could still take on a pirate if they, if you needed to.
Look, I reckon I could. I could still do a few things if I need to.
Like what?
Fight. Load a flintlock. Make a bomb.
You know,
Sounds like your wife's in good hands.
oh, she
Speaking my
certainly
language.
is. She certainly is. But look, yeah, just if you need anything, like go take the ship. It's yours. I don't care. Just get her away from here. Ships like that sticking around in the docks might attract more people to come and try to take things because they'll think we have money. I don't have money. No.
Tell you what, well, I'll be back. I'll take you up on those supplies. I'm gonna go check out the ship myself first. You know, make sure there are no pirates on it.
Yeah, good. Well, look, I'm sure that our two friends here can get the supplies with me, and you go off. Just he just takes a moment, pats himself on the thighs. You can see he's just thinking to himself for a moment. Yeah, go look at the ship.
Give us a yell if you need any help.
I'd like to head back from the ship towards Og.
All right.
And as I'm coming towards them, I go, "What the fuck is going on?"
Ghost ship. That's ours now. If you want to go lick it, you can claim it as your own, though I've already done that. That might be redundant.
Okay, and the fella back there, what are we meant to do with him again?
Well, I think the subtext was kill him.
Ah,
But his wife seems lovely, doesn't she?
yeah, I don't know. It seems like a real shame, but we do want Captain back, I guess.
Maybe we should take his wife with us. She can make us pie.
Feel like
The people that
he's
live
not
here
going
are
to
like
consent to that.
concerned about being kidnapped by pirates, and then Chippy's like, "Let's kidnap these people."
I feel like the wife won't
Pie.
consent to
Am I
that.
being kidnapped? No. Can I go? No.
Yeah, also, no. Just don't worry about it. Just make us some pumpkin pie.
Kiss pie, please.
Why are you committing war crimes? Pie. Great.
I
Love it.
mean, yeah.
Wars were started for less. Oh my god.
All right,
I'm- Is
I'm-
Og... Sorry, you go.
I'm gonna go do the same. Go investigate the ship. Go suss out the whole rat situation and druidy voodoo.
So as you
But-
make it onto the ship, sorry, go.
Oh no, I was like, you can skip me if you need to, and like
That's
do
right.
what
We'll,
other
we'll
people are
continue
doing.
this. So as you step onto the ship, you do notice Pud is rubbing themselves all over the master of the ship.
Are you having the best time, Pud?
Yep. Look, it smells funky. I gotta make it smell better.
Okay. And I'm going to have a go at heading down and just sussing the place out because I haven't been on the ship yet myself.
Pud will chime in and go, I wouldn't go down there.
Why?
They got a bad vibe when they went down there.
Okay. I'm gonna go down there.
Really quickly, we have to pause for a moment. We have to do a group baby dab.
What's it?
We're
baby
only
dab?
doing one baby dab. Now, a
Oh,
baby dab is
okay,
something
hang
that
on,
has been
let me
slowly
see if I got
developed
this.
over the 4 years of me streaming. It basically involves us
Why?
singing the Baby Dab song, which is the Baby Shark song, but Baby Dab, and using our hands to do little tiny dabs. It's
I'm
a
gonna
thing.
stab you on Sunday.
You're most
Aw.
welcome.
I don't have a dab.
I forgot to turn that redeem off, and I feel like the opportunity to have 7 people do this is one you don't get often.
Who redeemed it?
Peach.
Peach.
Peach and
Hey,
also
I
Baba Yaga.
Baba. I
Oh.
copied.
I
Group dab.
feel like since Peach redeemed it, Peach can be the lead singer, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That feels
Yep.
fair.
All right.
How do you
I
do it?
second this.
All right, so hold on. I'll demonstrate how to do it really quickly. So, to everyone who's playing, make sure you're watching the stream. All right,
Hold,
but
please.
you put your hands like this. All right, and you go, baby dab do 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 do, baby dab do 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 do, baby dab do 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 do, baby dab. That's it.
Amazing.
I had dignity before coming on this stream. Okay, let's do this.
All right, are we ready?
Imagine having dignity.
All right. Baby dab do 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 baby dab do 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 baby dab do do baby dab.
I will literally be
Enjoy
murdered if I say any of that.
Oh
Thank you,
no.
Pete.
Oh,
Anytime.
The shit that I do for you, Frax.
You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome?
Friendship.
Ah,
We love you, Frax.
welcome to Fractured Plays. All right, back into D&D. So, Innova, you made your way up, and you saw that Pud was rubbing themselves all over the mast. You have also been
Then I
told by V
completely
that you
ignored
can
them.
claim it.
Yep, and then they warned me about going downstairs, and I went, love that, and then went downstairs anyway.
All right. So as you make your way downstairs, as you pass the precipice again, the threshold, words. As you pass into the threshold, you notice that cold feeling, that sense of dread. All right. You can hear some skittering around as well. Just very light.
maybe
It
my
sounds like
mum's
little
here.
claws. You
Maybe
notice
my
there
mum's
are
here.
some barrels. They're all empty. Some crates that are empty. There's some fresh netting, some fresh rope that's around for the masts and whatnot. Some big fabric rolls there to repair the masts and sails.
Okay, beautiful.
But you also notice that skittering is in fact coming from a little rat.
Hang on. Can I speak to animals? Is that? Oh, I
assume that's a
can't
yes.
speak with animals because that's something I can do because I'm a druid.
The druid. Also, really quickly, Lost Archives, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Lovely to meet you. So,
That name's-
what do you say to said rat?
I kneel down and I go, is it you that I can hear?
It might be. Am I that noisy when I'm running around?
Oh, no, it's just I thought that I heard someone else down here. Don't worry, I'm not here to hurt you at all. I was just wondering what this ship was doing here. It's all by itself.
Well, it was sailing. There was a crew. There was stuff. I was eating some fruit that they had, and then we're here, and it's all gone. So are they. I don't know what happened.
Oh, you don't know where the crew went.
I don't know. I was eating an orange, and then the orange was gone, and then I climb out of the barrel, and there's nothing. They're not even people, and I don't know.
That's really strange. You poor thing.
Well, the thing I'm
What's
the
your-
most
what's-
sad about is that there's no crew to nibble on anymore.
Oh, what's your name?
You can call me Scruff.
Oh, Scruff, it's so lovely to meet you, honey. I tell you what. I mean, my crew is looking to, like, if the crew that was on this ship's gone, are you okay if my crew comes on this ship and uses this ship? Is that okay?
Oh, do you mind if I bite your ears at night when you're sleeping?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, wonderful. I can smell what's upstairs though.
What's upstairs?
Is
Oh,
that going to be a problem for me?
No,
Pud is
oh
no
my
longer
goodness.
upstairs. Pud suddenly just lands next to
Scruff?
shoot. No,
Anova?
Numis, thank you. Oh, words are hard. Names are worse. Nova. He just lands on all fours next to Nova. And goes, "Hi."
And I
Scruff
go,
immediately
touch it.
just legs it, skitters away behind the barrel and peeks out.
I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Oh, it's okay.
Why have you got that on your crew? Don't they hate water?
Scruff, it's okay. Pud is not going to hurt you. Are you, Pud?
I decline to answer that.
Pud.
My lawyer has advised.
Tell them I won't nibble on their ears.
Don't make any promises.
Scruff
Look,
says he won't nibble on your ears.
bite me. All right, fine. If you don't bite me, I won't bite you.
Good.
I think that's a very fair deal. I agree to those terms, but can you like keep that one on a leash away from me?
Tell you what, and I put my hand out and I go, "You stay with me, and I'll make sure I'll make sure Pud doesn't hurt you."
All right. Climbs up onto your hand. Do you do that while holding Scruff?
Wait. No, you don't understand. I commandeered this from the LARP camp that we went on because someone by the name of our leader left it behind.
You may need to hold it closer towards your face. Perfect.
And
I love that so much.
Oh my god.
This is what's its name again?
Scruff.
This is Scruff, and I have Scruff now.
It's canon. Let's go.
It's canon.
You have one of the plague rats.
Yeah, because Package left it behind and brought it to Cog, and we had no reason for it, and somehow it got left in my stuff, and I came home and I was like, why have I got one of the plague rats? And Package went, I don't know, and so I've just kept it. With the full intention of giving it back. Just
No, it's yours now.
Yeah, no, it's yours now, Susan.
Just lick it. If you lick it, it's yours, right?
No. It's mine now. It's mine now.
So you said you got a crew, but there's only two of you.
Well, the rest of us are on land at the moment.
Oh, okay.
There's lots of food on land, but we came to check on the ship first. We're on a quest at the moment.
Oh.
We're off to find some not very nice pirates, because our captain got taken by a ghost. It's a very long story.
That's sure. Okay. Can you get me some oranges?
Let's go. Why don't we go back to the table and we can see if there's some oranges.
Oh, all right. Good idea. So as you're like making your way whatever direction you're going, they're just turning around and keeping an eye on Pud, but like sort of burying themselves against your neck, spying around your neck towards Pud.
I've got a familiar.
All right.
I have a bad feeling
But
about
Pud
this.
suddenly lost interest in Scruff and is now snuffing around in like all of the other crates and anything that's like left in the.
So
boat.
you notice that there is nothing there except for basic things to repair the ship. There's no food, no ammunition, no gunpowder, nothing like that.
It's pretty freaking empty down here. Good lord.
All right, and we're going to cut
This was brand new.
back over to our friends over here. So V, you make your way back to the group. What are we doing?
Where is Og right now?
He's just standing on the other side of the little market stall here.
I'm gonna walk up and just casually peruse like the banquets that's there and make some small talk.
All right.
You wouldn't happen to have any spicy food, would you? Something that's a real gut ripper.
We got some we got some chilies, we got some hot soups.
Perfect. Soup chat sounds delightful.
Oh yeah, we can prepare that for you.
Thank you so much.
No
I
worries.
just my palate's so trained to spicy food, and yeah, No, thank you. I appreciate the accommodation so much. You're such a kind character. What's driving all the pirate fights here? It seems to be quite peaceful, and there doesn't seem much to steal.
They want to steal food. We're in the middle of nowhere, aren't we? When you've been sailing for a couple of weeks and you're running out of food, you need food, don't you?
I suppose that would make sense as to why they're coming here. Just wondered if there might have been another reason that pirates might be steering this way.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Nah. I think, no.
I'm going to go get a cup of soup and sit down at one of the tables.
All right. So the soup at this point is relatively lukewarm. All right. You take it. Grab a seat. Was there any particular table you wanted to sit at?
I'll sit at this one closest to him.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna pop you there. All right. Chippy, Roderick, were you guys doing anything?
I'm gonna grab a piece of fruit and I'm gonna go sit down.
I'm just stuffing my face with food and thinking of leaving them a present.
Is it the book?
Maybe.
I just have this idea of like Chippy sitting at the table seeing something they want at the banquet thing and like throwing the book at it and like getting the food to come back.
Oh my god.
That's exactly what happens. And it just goes yoink, zoop.
Oh, like one of those slime hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
All right. So
I would like to carefully watch everything this Og fellow does.
cool.
Subtly.
You see as he slowly makes his way just into here, where he collects a crate, slowly carries it over, pops it down, starts collecting some different resources, some fresh fruit, starts barreling up some soup into jars and whatnot for you. So you need the food for the ride, and your journey or whatever it is. What else do you need? Do you need? We have some
powder and
defenses.
ammunition. A little bit of powder and ammunition if you have any spare.
Oh, I reckon I can get you some. We don't have much. We wouldn't need much here anyway, but we got some.
Some wood carvers stuff just in case the ship needs any repairs.
Oh, I've got a spare wood carving kit. I can organise that right up for you.
Perfect. That would be perfect. Thank you.
So anyway,
He walks off, and you can there goes the roof. You can sort of hear him muttering under his breath. All right. With a careful ear. All right. V, you would hear this. All right. Roderick, Chippy, if you would like to hear this, please roll a perception.
And I'm imagining one of them goes, nah, I'm all good.
I rolled a 21.
Oh,
I rolled a 16.
okay. So you can hear him say, all right.
so they're going after him, are they? All these goddamn years. And what, is he coming after me now? Are they here to kill me? What's this about? Good thing I've still got it on my hip.
He turns around, brings over another crate.
So yeah, we'll be getting this all for you shortly. Just gonna go talk to my wife really quick.
What can I see on his hip?
So you can't see anything under his, immediately there, but under his tunic, there is a bit of a slight bulge on his right hip. You can't make out what it is.
How heavy is the crate that he's carrying?
Pardon?
Because he's carrying a crate, isn't he? No?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's carrying just an empty crate.
I'm just going to put down my soup and very quickly run after him and go, Oh, you've been so generous to us. Let me carry that for you. And as I do that, can I please sleight of hand and try and pickpocket whatever is at his hip,
Go
even
for
if
it.
it's just to get a feeling of what it is.
Go for it.
I'm also gonna have my other hand on my dagger just in case. That's a +2. Be kind. Be kind. That's a 12 for sleight of
12?
hand.
All right. So he's focusing on carrying this crate. He's also just really like laser beam eyes straight towards the building, hoping to get there as fast as he can. As you reach forward, you aren't able to get anything from him. However, all right, you do notice that there is a bag on his hip that when you touch it gives off a magical static energy.
Okay. I'll grab the crate and help him walk to the building.
Right.
You don't have to, but look, I appreciate it.
I'll just give him back the generosity.
All right. You two make your way forward. All right, Saxon.
Mhm.
What are you doing inside really quick?
Well, I've got what I wanted, so I'm going to head back out and notice that 3 of my crewmates are missing and there's an extra person that I don't know outside. So I'm just going to walk up to the new person and say, how's it going?
So as you approach, you see Og is making his way to the building, very concerned, sweating bullets right now. And you notice V is carrying an empty crate.
And were you part of them?
Yeah, I'm Saxon. I'm with them.
A good friend.
Oh, all right. Well, look, I'm got some things to do for you lot, and I'd rather get it done sooner rather than later. So off I go.
And he just sort of pushes past you gently. Not enough to like knock you, but enough for you to, feel the nudge.
Yeah. Yep. All right, I'll leave you be then. What was all that about, B?
I'm gonna put down the. I assume he doesn't need the crate taken with him, and I just put it down inside. Or
Are you heading inside? Yeah, with it.
yeah.
Yep. So he goes inside. I'm just gonna leave the mini over here. All right. And you pop it down just inside. You can see all of the people in there now, sort of relaxed, calming down a bit, and they all look at you with a little bit of fear, but at the same point, they've been told that you're here, so they're a little calmer about it than when they saw Saxon first enter.
I give them a big toothy grin, and then under my voice I go, "Not here. Let's regroup." And head back to our crew at the tables to have a discussion.
Saxon, you're coming along?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Well, safe to say he's definitely the Og, we think. I'm pretty sure. He's got something on his hip. It's a magical pouch. He was pretty concerned. Well, not concerned, but said that he was lucky to have it on his hip, and he seems to know that we're here because of Flynt, so we can either approach this with mind games, or we can approach this with a level of force and get whatever the hell is on his hip.
He may have something on his hip, but I also have something on my hip. It's quite dangerous. So either way you want to play this, I'm with you all the way, as well as the crew.
Right. Well, I should say we're with the kobolds as we're saying this as well. So
Yep.
Drake, Chippy, thoughts, feelings?
Delicious apple. Oh,
Feelings-
also he's sketchy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe feelings aside from those in our stomachs for the moment.
He's sketchy as hell.
He's hiding something.
Yeah, it's hiding something on his hip.
What if we replace? Never mind.
I'm not a dog, so I can't replace his hip. I can only remove.
What if we give him the curse book on his hip? He won't realize that it's missing.
No, he doesn't. He's got somebody else that he might notice is missing.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
So I'm
I want
gonna
to
take
guess
it.
that Nova and I have, Nova and Pud have like wandered up at this point,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and
And
Pud
I've got
goes,
my rat.
Pud goes, who's missing what now?
The dwarven fellow.
Though he doesn't look like his poster. I know he said his name is Og, but he looks more like this Grimtooth fellow.
I pick up an orange and begin to peel it and feed little bits to the rat.
You made more friends, have you?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I think if we're going to be sensible about this, and I'm lowered my voice for this, I think if we're going to be sensible about this, we load the ship before we do any ganking.
I agree.
Because there's no point setting off a big fight, having all of the supplies here ruined, when they could be safely on the ship.
Oh, it's not a bad idea.
So if we are going to, let's be honest, our group likes to think we're stealthy, but we occasionally aren't. So
Is you?
At what point have I ever said that I'm stealthy?
My point exactly. So if we're going to do this, let's be sensible about it. Load up the ship first before you attempt anything stealthy or not stealthy. So that at the very least, worst case scenario, we still have a ship laden with supplies.
Gotta keep eating. I was told otherwise, to be honest.
Well,
I think
let's
the
just
other-
make sure we got plenty of oranges, because I don't want my supplies stolen by a certain fuzzy creature.
I've got no fuzz on me, thank you. You're fuzzier than I am.
And I don't want any of you getting scurvy. It's literally you.
Oh,
You make good
I just want oranges. The rest of the party cheers squeak, squeak, squeak. So, are you planning to off that guy?
Necessarily. Possibly. Maybe. What do you think?
Well, I
Told
think
you what I
I
think.
think I understand why why the ship's here now.
Why?
Well, well, he was the captain of the ship, and he looks really funny, but I know his smell.
Okay.
He's not looking right. He should be green.
Okay. And I
And-
start relaying this to the rest of the group. And
Not-
I do
not
a
a
bit of back-
dwarf.
Okay, by the way, this is Scruff. I met him on the ship. And he was on the ship when it docked. And he's just said that the dwarf that we've met is actually the captain, but he doesn't look right. There's something magical afoot here.
Well, that explains why he doesn't look like his wanted poster. What is he supposed to look like, little one? You probably can't understand me.
I think he can understand you, but we can't speak.
Yeah,
that
you
correct?
can't. Yeah, so he can understand you. You just hear squeaks.
And I will play rat. I will play rat interpreter.
So basically he's an orc, and he's called Gut Ripper because he likes to rip guts. Well, it's kind of a hobby for him. I used to eat the leftovers. It was part of my job to clean up crew. But he's not good. He's not good, folks. He's not like He's not like what I assume you are. You don't smell bad. Like, you smell like you haven't washed in a while, but you don't smell bad in that way, if you know what I'm saying. But
Pud scoffs. Excuse me, I had a bath this morning.
all right. Anyway, you still smell like a cat, but no offense. So
I mean,
I don't know what he's done here, but something's not right, and the fact that he's not ripping guts is odd, because he should be, but why do I feel like a lot of time has passed though? Because he sounds older to me.
Always been a rat.
Well, my ship that we're on, I've heard people saying that it's an old ship, but it was pretty new when I was on it. Well, so I forward in time or something.
I'm starting to think you might have been, little friend.
But why me and no one else? Was I just not important enough to be left in my time? Is that what it is?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's the opposite and you are of so much importance that you've been brought forward in time.
Wait,
I don't know.
am I the hero?
You might be. I'm not sure. We will have to find out.
That's a lot better than the gut ripper cleaner upper. Oh, I liked it. I liked Scruff the hero. That's got a good ring. Anyway, I'm getting off the topic. Yeah. So he's an orc. He's bad. He's very bad. Not good. Probably wouldn't leave him in a room full of innocent people if those people back there are innocent. Because as I said, his hobby is gut ripping. So anyway, yeah.
I'm going to go get an apple, cut off a tiny little piece for Scruff and hand it to him and go, you might be the cleverest person here, you know?
I'm not a person, but I like to compliment. Starts eating it.
I'm wondering if the rest of the people back there might be the rest of Gut Ripper's crew. Because perhaps... okay, we've ascertained for sure from Scruff that he's got some sort of illusionary magic on him. That might not just extend to him, though. It might extend to the others. If that makes sense.
May also have a hat. You can get hats that disguise you. And cloaks.
True, that's true.
Do different things.
Many,
I once
many
heard
a
of
thing.
a lad named Benair who had a hat like that.
Like that.
Right, well, so the plan is pack up the ship, hope that he doesn't take whatever is on his hip off before we leave, and then try and cut and run with it and avoid conflict if possible and engage in it if we have to.
Yeah, he's kind of one of the people that we've been sent by Montgomery Flynt to kill, though.
Well, I still stand by load ship before murder.
No, that part I agree with. Just the leaving him part alive, I disagree with because he's one of the ones we were sent to kill.
And he doesn't sound like as he. Did anyone check to see if he was actually being truthful about the whole I've set up my own little place with my wife sort of situation? Like, is that an act?
No one checked on that.
No idea.
Awesome.
However,
okay.
I will say that did seem very legit. He did use money to set up this place with him and his wife.
Okay.
Those 3 parts are very truthful.
So yeah, okay, so he set it up with money with his wife. He could have easily have stolen that money from an orphanage to set it up. Like, just because he set it up with money doesn't mean that it was his money. Doesn't mean that his wife is not also a gut ripper.
As Mrs. Gut Ripper.
Well, all I'm saying is that we're missing some context here. like, just because he set it up with money with his wife doesn't mean that they're good people.
No.
And I would trust Scruff over him any day. Scruff is legit.
Well, it's nice to know
Scruff
that
is a
you
rat.
trust people you just met. So, that's very good to know. I appreciate that. Can you get some more apple from that one over there?
And
I'll cut him off another piece.
Starts nibbling away. After a few more moments, you do hear the door open again.
Alright, so I got you some of your stuff. I got, there's a few crates organised just inside if you want to load it up. Got you the wood carving tools, got you some black powder, got you some cannon shot, you got some other things, food and whatnot. Got you some warmer clothes for the cold nights. That's everything you'll need for sailing, I reckon.
I just want to ask a question. Now, I know that you obviously are very worried about pirates and, the like around here. Are we allowed to... is this place secret? Are we meant to keep this place secret when we leave?
Well, look, I'd appreciate it, but, if you ever do need anything else, you're welcome to come back. You've been good people, just don't come back often, yeah?
Of course. Yeah, just... This place is actually just really, I can see you really worked hard on this place. How on earth, I know that we saw some shipwrecks on the way up here and you said that you were able to use some of the wood here. How on earth were you able to fund all this? This is actually, you've done an amazing job.
Oh, I appreciate that. See, I was actually a privateer, a part of the Royal Military for a while there. Served under a captain who, oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's, good to see the newer generation serving as well.
Perhaps you guys served under perhaps perhaps similar people. Who did you serve under? And I looked to who just spoke before.
Roderick.
Was it
Roderick.
Greeny?
Roderick.
Yeah, Roderick.
Roderick.
Roderick, who did you serve under again?
I served under a few. Most of them weren't happy about how explosive I was.
Who did you? And then I turned back to Og. Who did you serve under? Perhaps you guys know people. We're all from a similar sort of area.
Oh, I served under...
Geographically.
Yeah. Well, look, I served under a good man. He was a brave one. Admiral Jackson Baird. Good man, good man, that one.
Vibe check. Insight.
Roll for it. I'd like to vibe check the necromancer. No.
Yes.
I was going to say, can I also vibe check?
Sure.
Seeing as it is my background, can I also vibe?
Sure.
25.
Oh, okay. So, you can tell
7.
that name is a real name.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, what did everyone else roll as well?
11.
7.
Okay. So, in Nova, you notice that name is a very legitimate name. Okay. He's not lying about that. He's not lying about serving on a crew. And he's also not lying about serving as part of the military for a while there. However, that bit is where it starts to get a bit wobbly in his story.
Okay. You must have been reasonably high up in the military to be able to fund all this. So you must have been saving for such a long time. Honestly,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
congratulations!
Thank
You've
you.
worked really hard for this.
Oh, I did. I had to, climb my way to the top and, really, just claim the head. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm proud of it. It's a nice little slice of, peace, serenity.
And it's a real shame about all those pirates though that you've had to deal with. That's really awful.
I can't stand them. I cannot stand them. I could never be
Really?
one myself. It'd just be a disgusting waste of a life, wouldn't it?
What? I mean, lots of people turn to piracy for lots of reasons, I suppose. You seem very against them though, which is understandable. I mean,
Do have a
I guess
question.
with all of the things that you've dealt with, yeah.
If you don't like pirates so much, why are you set up in the middle of the ocean where pirates are going to come past?
Well, we got that storm that constantly comes around, and we didn't think, anyone would end up here. However, the storm after we built likes to just leave now, doesn't it? Bit of a pain.
Storm just happened, though.
Yeah. Look, Umberlee's a bit of a bitch like that, but that's why they call her the bitch queen.
Alright.
Alright, anyone else
Anyway.
want to weigh in or do anything?
Yeah, Pud is going to, while this whole conversation is happening, Pud's going to walk up to Og, air quotes, and offer to take the crate that he's holding and walk it over to the ship. In the process, having a good sniff to see if what's in there is what he said is in there. Because he's definitely getting a really sus vibe and is on edge.
So as you approach, you can tell he is incredibly truthful about what's in the crate. There's food, and the other crates that are around him as well. There's food, there's tools, there's cloth, clothing, etc. Completely honest about all of that. But you do also notice that he is in a hurry and just trying to get rid of you all. All right, so you take that crate from him.
It's good that you're helping out. We do have quite a few. If everyone else could help and, take the ship and be on your way, that'd be great. I'd really appreciate it. I'm sure everyone else inside would as well. So, yeah.
You don't want to give us a grand tour of your lovely tavern? Looks kind of comfy in there.
I don't know if they'd be comfortable with that. I know 2 of your friends have already met them. Having everyone go in there, probably not the best option.
We can go one at a time.
At least let us thank your lovely wife for her cooking.
Look, all right, let's load your ship up first, then we'll go do that, and let's get you on your way.
Thank you.
So do you all help load up the ship?
Pud's doing the very cartoony, straight-legged, step, holding the box in front. The box is very comically bigger than he is. But he's carrying it with relative ease.
Nice. All right, so you all slowly take the food and supplies to the ship. You start placing it on board. Moving it down underneath. To everyone who hasn't yet been on the ship or underneath the deck, you immediately get that sense of dread, that cold feeling, except you don't hear skittering this time.
No, because the skittering's here.
The last crate is placed down. All right. And as you're heading back, you can see he's just standing outside of the little building back there, waiting for you.
So, you're good to head off, yeah? Me.
Probably.
All right, well, look, come and say thank you to me wife and be on your way.
Motions for you to step inside.
Pud will step inside first, and I'm sure you're familiar with Puss in Boots from Shrek and the big, humongous eyes. He pulls off his hat and he bows to the wife and pulls the huge eyes, and he goes, "Thanks for the food, love. It was really great."
All right. She looks at you for a brief moment and completely breaks character. All right, completely breaks character.
Oh, dear, aren't you? You're welcome. You're most welcome.
Roll a charisma check for me.
Me?
Yeah, also, why
Yep.
is she doing that voice?
That'll be a 19.
19. Look,
Mhm.
look. She sees her husband glaring at her. Look, anyway, look, I'll give you something special just for you. How does that sound? She reaches over just behind the counter, pulls out this little ball of yarn, right? This is a very special ball of yarn. You're going on a ship. If you ever fall overboard, hold on to one end and toss the other bit on top of your ship, and you'll be fine. Trust me.
Y'all didn't think Pud's eyes could get any wider, but they double again, and he's just excited about this ball of yarn.
So cute.
Just, oh
Love
my
homebrews.
gosh. You see quite a few of the other people in the tavern just looking at you like, oh my god. This one guy at the back.
Oh, brings a tear to the eye, doesn't it? It'll be good to see you gone anyway.
And he walks upstairs. Now,
As he goes,
Pud
one
wants you
second.
to take note of that guy.
Hood, can you please make a history check?
History.
Oh no.
Ooh. 15.
15?
Yeah.
You notice that is James Drowner Insworth, who is also one of the other people you've been hunting.
Hello.
He is dressed in
Hood's not
very fine garb, like a nice frock coat, has a tricorn on that has one of the sides flopped down because it's torn a little bit, fancy feathers, looks very well-to-do, stands out amongst this crowd, and he's just gone upstairs.
Yeah. Pud
dear.
will like note him as he says like the thing that he said, and not like change character or act out of the ordinary, but will then just give a little bit of a side eye to Saxon and V.
All right.
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs.
right. Well, thank you all again for your marvelous hospitality, and for, very quickly ceasing the hostility about us being pirates. That was what a mistake. Really shooting from the hip there, huh? And I as I say the word hip, I look for like any sort of like non-verbal cue
So
from
you do notice
anyone.
that Og just briefly looks like he's adjusting his tunic, fixing it up in the belt, but he's really patting his right hip.
Okay. Would you right, well, are you happy to send us off? Maybe help us get pointed in the right direction of where, Land Ahoy is for us.
Well, I don't really know where you're off to, so I can't really help you there now, can I? But look,
Next
I'd
closest
recommend
port.
not our next closest port. All right, you want to head directly southeast. Southeast will get you to the nearest one.
Right.
All right, if you head that way, there's a port, small town, lovely place. Haven't been there in years, and they've got plenty of stuff there. Good people, good folks. Yeah, probably a good stop. Good stop. You got plenty of supplies to get you there. Just take care, yeah. Take care.
Do we
You're not-
have
you're-
a map, like physically amongst the six of us?
No.
Did we get a map as part of all of those supplies?
No.
Wouldn't happen to have a map and a compass. Actually, I just realised I don't have any.
Well, I've got a compass. I've only got the one map, and I'm not really giving that up.
No,
We
I
kinda
completely
need it.
understand. If you've got a spare compass, I mean, that would
Yeah,
be
look.
so
I'll,
very
I'll
helpful.
get it for you.
You have
He
some
steps
pens
inside.
and like quills and paper and stuff as well.
Maybe we can
Oh,
make our own map.
Yeah, look, I can get that for you. Don't worry.
He goes in,
Or can
goes
we
behind a
copy
little
the-
counter
maybe
in
we
there.
can copy the map.
Also known as cartographer's tools.
Goes behind the counter, starts collecting the stuff you need.
Is it still inside the building?
Yeah.
I'd rather you not copy my map. Like that's my personal map. Has some
no, that's
supply
fair.
routes and different things that I need to look after for my people that go out and get,
we look
get
at it?
things. Well, I just said no.
Oh, you said don't copy it. You said didn't say nothing
Yeah,
about
but
looking
can
at
I
it.
look at your personal journal?
Sure.
I mean,
Oh dear.
Or
Haven't
aren't
got
you
one,
just
but
different?
if I did,
You can look at my book.
What's your book about?
Curse.
Look, I don't know if I want to. And as he's about to say that, this young dwarf in the back comes rushing forward. Oh, I am indubitably intrigued by curses and books and literature of the kind. May I?
Yeah, take it. Take it. I
I
insist.
appreciate. I thank you. As they grab hold of it, you feel as this force is like pulled from your arms, and you no longer feel the weight of this book with you. Oh, my 17th curse! And they run back off into the crowd.
You steal
What?
your book.
Steal. I let him have it. It's okay.
All right. Well,
How are
but
you-
our book.
how are you going to get your food now?
Yeah, we were going to use it as a boomerang.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm going to be quiet. The rest of my family's asleep.
That's fair.
Yeah, we're going to use it as a boomerang.
Can I pickpocket it back?
I think he's gone.
can put Slink off in this moment to try and like sneak upstairs to follow this James.
We are about to wrap up the session, so we'll hold that for next session.
Okay.
Do your last few things to tie off this session, and then we'll wrap it up.
Well, that's mine. I'm trying to slink off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just keeping an eye on his hip.
I'm just holding my hands out, waiting for these cartographer tools to be put in.
So he places them in your hands.
Oh, thanks.
Now,
I'm good.
You're gonna be on your way, yeah?
And that's where we wrap up.
What time is it?
It is 10:08.
No, in game.
Oh, so it's about 9 a.m. at this point.
What time did we get into port?
You got in at 7, and we'll find out why that is next session.